Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG. Welcome back to playing hardball. So we did some crafting, we built some stuff, we filled up our stash, and now we are in the Wastelands, and we are going to this factory where some kind of bandits, or like, well, people, raiders, are around, who are actually harassing that village there where we spent the last phase in. So we stumble upon a strange symbiosis of rats and mutated wasps. If we want to do anything, if we won't do anything, they will surely attack us. Well, let's attack them back. That is fresh meat, right? We don't see any rats, but rather fresh meat. But I'm actually... Oh, there's the rat. Like, we do have our... Oh, it's out of range there. Okay, well... We are, of course, careful, right? So let's circle around them. Like this. There. Oh, that's a quick one. Let's punch it. Oh, wow. 16. And 7. Wow, that is great. Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, so there. But otherwise it's fine. So it looks like we are just, there are just 4. And there is a weird connection between wasps and the rats. It's a mutated rat, actually, yeah. So there's something about them. So you are here, that's good. So let's punch it. Smash. And smash, very good. But then we just retreat maybe a little bit. This beast is not able to actually do something against us, right? So now in close range, so how much? Aha, it's 96% hit chance with the revolver, like with this thing. But yeah, that's rather... Oh, poor thing, right? Let's put it out of its misery. And then there's that one. Yeah, we can run up. And then we wait, catching our breath. There it is. Maybe going back a little bit. That comes, very good. Didn't want it to attack us, so this was very tactical. Scolia Giganta. Yeah. Let's smack it. It's like clapping the hands, basically. Oh, we get 180 experience points. That's nice. So there we go. Skinning the rodents. Yeah, and it's toxic if we ate it raw, so... Yeah, but that's fine. So that's actually a good thing, 180. But I think otherwise... I mean, it's pretty idyllic here, right? Or maybe is there something here? Can we see something? Do we find something, like with this boat, maybe? No. Can we actually punch it or something? No. Breaking it a little bit. The water looks very clean, so... Yeah. So there we are. That's actually pretty good. So let's save our progress. Not that something bad happens. There we go. And actually, yeah. Yeah, let's look at this one here. Is there something? Oh yeah, there's something. Okay. A car on the road. Traffic accident or something. Oh. There's someone there. But that's actually a corpse. Someone who died quite a while ago. And that person has 15 rubles. Now that is a haul. And we do have a trunk here. Oh nice, scrap metal and vodka. Oh. If we had known that one, we would have rather collected the vodka here instead of buying it. But yeah. Can't be changed now. The vodka for the fisherman, right? Oh, there's something else here. A dead tree. I wonder how many years. How many years is this one old? Oh, there's someone. Oh, a dead person. Oh, he was killed. Murdered. Most likely murdered. Only in two old boots. I know it says like not even the most desperate hobo would wear this old boot. Throwing it away is the best thing you can do with it. No. I don't believe that. Maybe we can craft something with it. Like maybe an improvised explosive device or something instead of a... Oh, there's something there. Okay, what's that? Character clothes box. Oh, okay, so I guess this is from the DLC, huh? Pickpocket something? No. Like from the mod. Oh no. Can someone help? So if you guys can read anything, like what is this about? I don't want to click just something like that, but yeah. Oh yeah, we do actually, we can actually... Oh no. Can we do it again? And this one? Oh no, it was only once. So it doesn't really work well. No. Well then. I guess we found something. It doesn't really work, huh? But it's fine. Now we are... This is like more appropriate for the Wastelands anyway. So we found some clothes, that's fine. Then we look less conspicuous. Yeah. So I guess that's actually a good thing. Oh, I remember that someone said that we should rather stay clear of anything because of the acid rain. But I think there was nothing here anyway, right? Just maybe something where we can... No, there's not even... We could not even fill it up with gas or something. Gasoline. Okay, but what's about this one here? Huge dead tree. Is there nothing? Or with the shovel, maybe. Maybe with an axe. Or saw. No. Oh well. I wanna keep the pistol here. Just in case. Okay, well then. But otherwise there's nothing here, alright. So let's move along. No, we just found some clothes and it's fine. And that way actually we will be even less connected to the village, right? Because they saw someone, maybe if there was another informant or whatever, they surely only saw us in this other peasant, like Soviet peasant clothing, right? So let's enter this one here. Or whatever it is. Yeah. Or was. So here we go. Oh, it's a wasteland. Oh, a truck full of bricks. Oh, that doesn't look good over here. That looks very unhealthy over there. Okay. That looks very unhealthy, so we should stay on the road. Nothing there, right? Just an old bus stop or something. Can we actually get something here? No. Truck full of bricks and we can't get even one of them. Well. Ah, and there's someone with a rifle. Okay. Well, we look trustworthy, right? Oh, there's something. So this is like some form of industrial... Oh, there are wires. Oh, like, very nice. Oh, lots of wires. More wires. So, like, it looks like this was some form of transformer station or whatever. Oh. And special ammunition. An original 649 cartridge with tungsten carbide core. Oh my goodness. Well, that is surely something, right? Let's keep that. Let's hope these guys are not robbing us now. Is there something behind this building? So it looks like, yeah, it's in a transformer station or whatever. Or it was. Yeah. So, and, well, we are just like the scavenger type. So let's talk with the person. Before us stands a grim-faced fellow in a black padded jacket. He adjusts his grip on his assault rifle and eyes us coldly. What brings you to this neck of the woods? I've been traveling. That's how I stumbled upon this place. So you're a traveler, huh? A real outdoors man. What brought you here, Strider? Out with it now. Yeah, let's show him the thief's passport. Does this piece of paper tell you anything? After examining the card, the goon smirks and comes a few steps closer, relaxing his hold on the assault rifle. Got yourself a thief's passport, I see. This is getting interesting. Where did you get it? Krasnoznameni? Yeah, where else? Right, these cards only come from those hacks in the big city. I don't respect them all that much, since our team isn't part of the underworld. Oh yeah? Who are you all then? Us, we are the closest thing to legitimate law enforcement in these parts. Our chief's already been talking with the Krasnoznameni Chamber of Commerce, asking them to recognize us as their official Wasteland strike force. Soon we won't have to loot the homes of nearby peasants. We'll tax them all proper like. Not just any punk will be able to join our mighty crew then. Well, I sure do love the law, and we nod enthusiastically, right? The man looks at us with a smirk. You got twitchy real fast, man. I was just kidding. We always need your type around. What does he mean with our type? So, well, I mean, we are looking for a job, so how about that? Go see Denis Denisovich about it. He holds office in that little house behind me. Tell him Kosoy sent you and maybe he'll give you some work. Okay, thanks. Can I ask you something? Go ahead. How are things, my dude? Scratches his head. Oh, well, I'm standing here keeping guard over the camp. Good, clean air in these parts, both day and night. Aha, got it. Can I ask something else? Go ahead. Tell me about yourself. I'm called Kosoy and I work for Dan. Started back before the war, just after I got out of juvie. It's kind of a sad story if you think about. And tell me about Dan? He's a savvy guy, not one of the highest ranking thieves, but he has a vision, a plan for all of us. Sure, can I ask something else? Go ahead. Well, what about this place? Could you tell me something about it? It's an old, dilapidated factory. Hell if I know what they used to make here. Not that it matters, since now it's our base of operations. Our small army rests here between missions to protect the local villages from trouble. Ah, and here I thought we were the bandits in these parts. Don't think about it too much or it might bite you in the ass one day. Sure, we take our share from the locals, but we spend that money on protecting their dirty asses. There are so many mutants and cold-blooded bastards crawling about that without our protection those peasants would already be dead, eaten and shit out by now. Yeah, that sounds like true heroism, but I smell something fishy. Yeah, like that sounds fair to me. Someone needs to manage that. That's a little bit too evil. Something smells fishy. Then go find a doctor and get your nose checked, because what I told you was the truth. Sure, can I ask you something else? Go ahead. And tell me about this place. Sorry. We were the bandits in this part. Yeah, can I ask something else? So sorry. What's new around this place? I always thought only idiots believed those stories about Atom, but the other day I saw a troop of their soldiers with my own eyes. They were passing through Otradnoye, and they weren't from Krasnoznameni or any other place I know of. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Can I ask something else? Any other news around this place? No, nothing. Okay, well, then I think I better go. So let's talk with this Dan, maybe, right? So we go in. And there's another one. So this is like the compound. There are other guards. And over here, this is like... That was a factory with the mining operation or something. Okay, that's interesting. Saving early and often. Ah. So you want something for 500? Oh god, ah, okay. He's doing something. And like this one? Nothing. So that doesn't work. First one, what's that? Second one, here we can actually, yeah, we can change the clothing, okay. Okay. Third one. That was the... Fourth one. Costume, like the costume. Nostovoto. Okay, well. And the fifth one. That looks actually like some army stuff or so. But I think that that this here is probably for the best. Like at the moment we are quite the traveler, right? I mean, in the long term I would like to actually look more military again, but like for now I think this is fine. So let's just keep it like this. So I think this guy is from the mod. Oh, there's someone. He looks slightly creepy. He's got a CCCP, so USSR t-shirt or tank top there. Before us stands a tanned man in a dirty apron. There's a butcher's knife on his belt. He stirs something inside a pot that hangs over the fire. Must be the local chef. Upon seeing us, the man nods. Hey, came for the grub. If so, I can't help you yet. Work for Dan a little bit first. But if you are looking to buy, you're always welcome to do so. Sure. How about a discount? Damn it. Fine, I'll give you a small discount. Just don't tell the others of my weakness. Thanks a lot. Show me what you've got. Ah, yeah. Ooh, he's got an axe. Simple axe, useful for chopping wood or splitting skulls, depending on your mood. So maybe we should actually get that, and then maybe we can chop wood. That would be something. It also lets us skin animals. And he's got vodka, gorilka, vodka from Ukrainian SSR. It's cheap and it's strong. What else do you need? Okay. Canned meat and biscuits. So actually I think like these biscuits could be a very good addition to carry around once we go on longer exploration things into the wasteland, right? Okay. Damn it, fine. Oh yeah, so I'll give you a small discount. Thanks a lot. Can I ask you a few questions? We have time, ask away. Tell me about yourself. By name I'm Butin, Peter Butin. I'm from Kazan originally, but look where fate brought me here. I left my birthplace because life was getting too dangerous, and then I joined the gang. Glad to have a place somewhere in the world. I got your point. Can I ask one more question? No problem, ask away. What are you busy with? I'm a chef. My mother was a strong woman. She hunted for a living, always took me with her into the woods. I learned the mastery of cooking things from her. How to boil a good fish, how to skin an elk, how to make ground meat without a meat grinder. I can also make several types of stew. Mother schooled me right. Yeah, we're not saying this, and it shows. Just look at you. You're doing a woman's job. Oh, well, actually, like, we are saving the game also, like, to explore this one here, right? Because it's fun. So let's say that. And it shows. Just look at you. You're doing a woman's job. The man looks at us with anger and surprise. What did you just say? I'll show you, you fucker. Show me what you can do, fatty, or are you scared, huh? Huh? Fucking tubby? Okay. And now everybody is, I guess everybody is, no, they're not, okay. Oh, are we actually fighting against everybody now? Oh yeah, he's, okay, well, let's just try it then. Now that we have the pistol. But I guess the guy is shooting us. Oh yeah, smashing him in the face. Oh wow. Yeah, this thing is really good. Oh yeah, wow. And then let's have the last one aimed at the head. Oh yeah, wow. So let's walk a little bit away, and now the guy is coming over, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and he's got 2 stars on him. So of course, this is just a parallel universe, right? And he's gone, okay. And then how about this pistol? I think that guy is going to kill us now. But it's interesting to see, and what I like, so we are talking off role-playing now, of course, but what I like very much is like that this was also a pretty realistic reaction. Oh yeah, now they heard it. Oh yeah, there's someone. Oh yeah, they are coming, okay. That's a pretty realistic situation right now. 5. Aimed is 4. So let's go one forward more. Sorry. Oh, 49, 94, like on this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like around 7 tiles we can hit someone pretty decently actually. Let's shoot him in the hand and the arm, maybe then he will not hit us. Nice. Oh yeah, and there we go. Alright. 1 burst of fire and then we are gone. You have fallen off your dreams, hopes and ambitions as if they never were. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Yeah, no, we are, of course, we are very, very polite and friendly to all people. Because, as we know, the way you shout into the forest, the echo will be, right? So, let's barter with him. Thanks a lot. Show me what you've got. Okay, interesting stuff. Can I ask a few questions? Tell me about yourself. Putin, okay, nice to meet you. What are you busy with? Is it chef? Yeah, your mother was a huntress. I can respect that. No problem, ask away. What rumors did you hear? They say that 4 master chefs live in the surrounding lands. One of them can cook any fish. The other specializes in mutated insects. The third knows the ways of herbs and spices, but only a few talk about the 4th chef, because he mastered the cooking of the most taboo meat. Human. Uh-oh. The one, I wonder who he is actually, or is he a master chef? Oh, intellect 7. We wonder at how mythical thinking has evolved in modern society. This man probably heard stories of some hardcore survivalists, but his brain took this information and created this elaborate legend about master chefs. Well, we are certainly not saying, I hope to God this fourth master chef will find and cook, you bastard. Right, so I guess then he's going to get angry again. Oh wow, the mystic ways of the modern world sure sound interesting. May I ask another question? No problem, ask away. Do you know of any other rumors? No, only the master chefs, okay. Well then, that's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll meet one of them someday. See you, buddy. So there we go. Yeah, so like these guys here, they are of course the bandits, kind of. Also, although there seems to be their justification going, where they actually, yeah, try to justify their way. Someone without clothes. You see a half-naked thin man with an empty stare. He looks at us without blinking. His body is covered with different intricate tattoos, probably of prison origin. Hey, can I ask some questions? Instead of a reply, the man first loudly sniffs and spits to the side. He nods only after that. How's life, pal? The man sniffs again without saying anything. We lose all hope of getting a reply before he finally starts talking. His voice sounds like it's coming from far away. I'm like I'm in a dream, man. After they knifed me, I decided to treat myself to some tranquilizers, but yeah. What were you asking me? Doesn't really matter, my man. Can I ask something else? The man spits on the ground, quietly eyes us with his empty stare. Well, can you tell us anything about this place? The man looks around and blinks. He then turns to us and says, What? What do you want from me? Quit messing with me, man. I'm guarding the base, you know? The base which is in the old factory. Wow, what a scene. Can I ask something else? The man spits on the ground again and quietly eyes us with empty stare. And what are you busy with? The man touches his face. Seems like he forgot his body shape, since he looks surprised afterwards. You think I'm a junkie? I'm guarding the factory. Got duties. You freak. Have a duty to walk. Walk around, you know, and wait. What am I even doing? Alright, guarding the base. Can't you see? Ah, well, yeah. So, can I ask another question? Just spits on the ground again. Well, do you know any rumors? He livens up slightly and gives us a semblance of a smile. We notice his teeth are rotten. Most are blackened. Some are gone completely. I've heard of the hypnotic toad. I was watching it on the TV. You know, the channel Krasnoznazmeni uses to brainwash the local idiots. They lie about everything. Fake news, I tells ya. Old media can't give us anything new, dude. Long live the thieves. What? Sorry. I got your point. Can I ask any more questions? No? Well, do you know other rumors? No, only about that toad. Alright, so then we gotta go. And actually I wanna try something. Like, now that he's so stoned. Ah yeah, he's got stuff, okay. Red O. Can we actually maybe snatch it? No. Hey, we don't take kindly to thieves in these parts. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So let's have a look into this one. Oh yeah, there's a little mural here, interesting. Long fingernails, holding an ace. People inside. Well then, let's start over here. Before stands an old man with a scruffy beard. He's gazing unhappily down at the wounded man lying in bed. The old man sighs from time to time as he looks over the yellowing bandages on his friend's chest and stomach. Greetings, sir. I cannot help but notice you are in an awful mood. Yeah, why so sad, you old fuck? The man turns his sorrowful eyes in our direction. Hey, we're all friends here and all that shit. My pal Yonka got shanked recently and I'm watching over him. He's not delirious anymore. The fever broke, so there's time for us to chat. What did you want? Oh yeah, well, we're using our charms now, kind of. Somebody knife your pal over there? Yup. Freaks is all they were. Sickos wandering the countryside. Fighting us at every turn. One good thing is we killed them all in that last fight, but not before they cut up my buddy here. You seem like a straightforward kind of fella. You can ask him for the details yourself if you want. I see. Well, care to answer more questions? Fine. Maybe I'll tell you something interesting. So, how's life in general? We already talked about life, I think. Oh, well, right. Can I ask something else? Tell me about this place. The factory. Probably not the greatest place to rebuild civilization, but it suits our needs just fine. We cope. Well, still beats living in the wild, I guess. Can I ask something else? The man crosses his arms and looks at us quietly. And what are you busy with? In my old age, field work is not that easy. I mostly help out with advice, but once in a while I do something more action-oriented. Ah yeah. Can I ask something else? The man crosses his arms again, looks at us quietly. Do you know any rumors? Heard anything interesting? I've seen many ruffians in my time, but those three brothers that wanted to join us a few months ago, damn. They were complete savages. Even the youngest was a total nutjob. Dan sent them on a test mission, but they never returned. And by gum, I hope they won't. Well, let's hope not, then. Can I ask other questions? Do you know any other rumors? No, just about the ruffians. Okay, well, then see you later, maybe? Let's have a short look here into this. Oh, there are dice. Okay. Can we take them? Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Just collecting stuff, right? And, well, these guys are thieves, so stealing from thieves is a thing. Oh, he looks familiar, doesn't he? The man shivers slightly on a dirty bed. He looks up at the ceiling with unblinking eyes, breathing heavily. His broad chest has been sloppily bandaged with yellow rags. Quit your staring. I have plenty of holes in me already without your eyes drilling more. I just wanted to talk. The wounded bandit lifts himself up on one elbow barely and looks us over. Well, what do you want to talk about? Who are you, buddy? Those who have reason to fear me call me Leonid Petrovich. To my pals, I'm just Lyonka. Lyonka the hitchhiker. Well, hi there, Lyonka. I'm called... The bandit waits expectantly. Well, maybe we shouldn't tell these guys our real name, right? Agdam. A name like any other, I've heard worse. Can I ask another question then? Can you tell me? The man replies with a hacking cough. Tell me about this place. Nice place, huh? We settled here a few years ago. We were worried at first because it seemed too large to defend against other gangs, but then we fortified it. Some gangs live in old barns, some settle in tents, but we've got a fucking factory. Now that's a base to die for. Ever thought about resuming production? You're crazy, man. How do you resume something which stopped way back before the war? Although maybe someone smarter than me would see things differently. I got your point. Can I ask one more question? The man replies with another hacking cough. What's exactly wrong with you? The bandit laughs out loud. Ha ha! What are you, blind? I got knifed, you idiot. Knifed by a fucking kid. Ha. It happened a month ago when we heard some rumors about a gang of crazies heading for Otradnoye. These guys were scavengers, animals. People like them burn villages on a whim. We didn't want that fate for Otradnoye. The village pays us protection money, of course. We don't want anything happening to it. So we set up an ambush and waited for those fucks to pass. It worked. Right away we put down half of them in a storm of bullets. The other half though, goddamn. They were really crazy. None of them panicked. Nobody ran. Instead, they literally ran towards our guns, wielding knives and clubs. The couple had nothing better than pointed sticks. We got them all in the end, but not before one stuck a shiv into my stomach. Took me by surprise, the dirty fuck. I was reloading when he came at me. A crazed kid, nothing else. I messed him up real good, not gonna lie. I hit him so hard his skull shattered. But like I said, he managed to stick me like a pig first, and now I'm half dead. Anyway, the guys didn't leave me there to die. But I need a real doctor, pronto. Like that one in the village, Mikoyan, I think his name was. But what are the odds of him coming all this way for a house call? Yeah, well, I could speak with Dr. Mikoyan for you. I know the guy. I've met him. Seems to be a pretty good doctor. Patched me up nicely. The man obviously doesn't trust us. Are you serious, pal? Cause there's no reason to con a dead man, but if you are for real, hey, I'd pay you well. All the money and ammo I've got will be yours. Damn it, I'll give you my last pair of pants if you pull this off. Well, I mean, I could promise, but yeah, I can't promise anything, but at least I'll try. Yeah, who knows what happens, but we'll make this one a priority. The guy is, after all, he's a human being, so... And also, like, these guys, they don't seem... I mean, they are bandits, and they are forcing the village, but, yeah, they do seem to protect them. Yeah, so maybe, the villagers, they don't seem to see the big picture. So the wounded man lifts himself up with much effort. You'd save my life, and I would owe you for the rest of my days. Yeah, but first let me ask you some other questions. What rumors have you heard lately? The bandit is disgusted with those. Ever heard the shit they talk about us in Ordnat Neue? Fuck my life. They call us bandits, animals. If they only knew what kind of shit we see every day in the wastes. If they only knew the horrors we've stopped just beyond the borders of their fucking village. They'd pay us well then. Oh yeah. They're just too stubborn to believe we are protecting them. I doubt they ever will. They think if a man at one point in his life is forced to steal, he can never be trusted, he can never have honor. Yeah, right. So we treat them exactly as they expect we will and take their money without telling why we do it. Okay. Did you try to tell them that? Maybe then an amazing friendship would blossom between you guys and the village. The man thinks our words over with a smile. Huh, that would have been great, but I'm not much of a diplomat, to be honest. It hurts to speak at all in my condition. Well, too bad. Well, let's change the subject. So, did you hear any other rumors? No, just about the what they think at the village. Okay, well then, I better go. And by the way, we should not keep the pistol in our hand all the time, so... Not that someone feels uncomfortable there, right? Okay, so there's nothing here. But that was actually interesting, so I think this guy... I mean, okay, he's close to dying. Which makes him probably more social. What's that? Some dirt or so. So who are you? This slim, harried looking man is watching us silently. He apparently isn't going to start a conversation. Hey there, can I ask you some questions? Go ahead. We'll see if I want to answer or not. Well, that's fair enough. How's life? It's okay. Lost a buddy a while back. He went into Krasnos Znameni to, well, you know, score some babes. Said he would spend the night at some old hag's gas station on the way to the city. Nobody's seen him since. Should I go look for him maybe? Nah, it's his fault for taking such a stupid route to town. He got lost, then so be it. I also owe him some money, so don't bother. Well, like I always say, nothing's more important than friendship. Well, can I ask you something else? He shrugs. Tell me about this locality. It's our base. We hold up here for good, just like in some fancy castle. Nobody can take us by surprise, not from any side. Oh yeah, I see your point. Can I ask one more question? He shrugs. What are you busy with? The usual. I go to meetings with other groups, rob the merchants, loot abandoned homes, and that's not all. The jobs just keep on coming. Well, quite a range of activities you have there. Can I ask something else? He shrugs. Tell me some rumors. Nothing to tell, I don't place my trust in hearsay. I see, well, gotta go. Okay, well, that is certainly not the most pleasant fellow. Or there's another interesting mural there. Yeah, a fair lady. With a cross and razor wire or something. So we do have something here. Can we actually just take it? Oh, another shot. And there's something down there. Oh, a real grenade. Wow. Oh, okay. Friendly warning. Anyone suspected of thievery will be severely beaten. So I think like we need to do it when no one is watching, huh? Oh yeah, we could just take it, huh? Oh yeah. So that seems to work, okay. I got sand in my boot again. Okay, so then these two. Hello there. We see a short, nimble guy who keeps watch in front of some undistinguished door. He quietly talks with his comrade, but upon seeing us, he waves his hand in salutation. He looks at us with a crooked smile. Hey there, Chief. Hi, can I ask you some questions? Shoot! How's life around here? The man smirks and winks at us. How's life? It's not that bad, but it could be even better if we would have some fine broads. You know what I'm talking about, right? Draws two formidable spheres in the air and winks at us again. With great brick rack. And if you want me to show the size of the ass, well, my hands are not that long. How original. Can I ask some more questions? Keep them coming, Chief. Tell me about this place. Well, you are not blind. Look for yourself. Or maybe you want to know something that you can't see. Some secrets. Am I right or am I right? No such luck, Chief. These lips are sealed. Okay, well then no secrets. But I have some other questions for you. Keep them coming, Chief. What are you busy with? I'm just minding my own business. Looks like he wants to add something, but unsure if he should. Oh, come on, tell me about it. I know you want to. You're right, but it's nothing special really. I work as a messenger for our boss here in the camp. I see. Another question? Keep him coming, Chief. Well, did you hear any rumors? You want some rumors, eh? Well, there's talk that our favorite little hamlet, Ottratneue, was visited by some weirdo recently. Buff like an ox and dumb as a brick, called everyone chaff and told stories about Georgia. A real piece of work, I tell you. He drank half of the vodka in the tavern and even tried putting the moves on the local broad. Failed miserably, of course, since that gal is colder than the Siberian winter. And good for her. We have a sneaking suspicion that the man in question is our colleague from the Atom, Alexander. We silently swear at his great ability to stay out of the radar. But and that lady that is colder than the Siberian winter is truly Katya. Yeah, well, but she's probably less cold than rather shy or something. So, doesn't see too many people in this little village anyway, I guess. I see another question. Any other rumors? No, nothing. Okay, just Alexander. Okay, then, is that so? Well, bye then. See you later. So there we go. Sorry, there was something happening in the real world. And who are you? Let's save this one first. Looks a bit shabby. Oh, he looks serious. Before us stands a broad-shouldered man with cold, cruel eyes. So he's like really the inmate, huh? He's quietly discussing something with his comrade, but as we approach, he looks at us from under dark brows. There's an unpleasant smile pasted on his face, as if he's planning something against us. Hi, can I ask you some questions? Do I have a reason to talk to you? I don't think so. Get out, kid. Let's look him straight in the eyes. Our interlocutor's friend clearly wants to say something, but after a glance at him, quickly reconsiders. The man again turns to us and looks us in the eye. He doesn't look away and doesn't even blink. The ominous smirk gradually disintegrates. At last he interrupts the prolonged silence. What are you staring at? Want to confess your undying love to me? I'll tell you straight, dudes are not my cup of tea. Is it because you're already happily married to your crony here? Ah, look what a talker you are. Better hold on to that long tongue or else you'll end up in the wooden coat, son. Oh, getting a little bit emotional in here. What, did I touch a nerve? Oh no, I was just wondering how you're planning to overcome our whole camp. That I would like to see. You're new here and the whole gang would be on my side, even Lionka the hitchhiker, though he's wounded right now. So come on, why don't you take a swing? Yeah, let's thrust our fist in front of his face. Here you go, your turn now. You're a funny guy, aren't you? Very funny. Watch your tongue and don't bother people who are both stronger and more important than you. Understood? Sure, whatever. No need to get your panties all in a twist, you old geezer. We turn away and clearly feel the man's burning gaze on our back, but he stays silent. At this stage, the incident is exhausted. Yeah, so we wanted, I think it might have been important to show some strength there. Because after all, so these guys, yeah, they are really bandits. Oh yeah, ooh, there are trash bins over there. That's just great. Let's have a look at their trash, right? Bottle, nails and another babushka scarf. Now that's just great. Pork and this ominous herbal mix, okay. And then let's talk to these guys. By the way, what did I see there? I saw something. Oh, there's someone. They have a prisoner. We can't talk with them, okay. Out of hearing range. Oh, who's that? We see an energetic man. He looks around 25. He's wearing a simple jacket. He smiles at us when we move in closer. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Hey there, wanderer. Ask all you like. I have nothing to do apart from chatting. The day is too calm for anything else. Okay, fair enough. How's life? It's okay. I left the guys I was hanging out with before and thank God for that. With my new crew, I don't feel like the scum of the earth anymore. Here in the factory, we are all men of a higher purpose. Yup, that we are. Oh, well, that's just great. Now, can I ask something else? Go ahead. Tell me about this place. Look around. Quite the place, right? Well, all of this is ours, you know. Me and the boys, we own it. Not bad, huh? It will last a lifetime. Some guys are resting, some are on patrol duty. Now that's what I call living. I see. Another question? Go ahead. What are you busy with? What do you think I'm doing? I'm just chilling, thinking about stuff. All that while watching the perimeter so that nobody gets in without an invitation or a bullet hole in the face. It's my day off, but still I stay vigilant. Yep. And why did you get a day off? All my days are days off. Students live life between exams, we live life between raids. Every day is a holiday when you don't have to mess anyone up. Haha. I see. Another question. So this sounds again rather, well, or less than sympathetic. More like the raiders and bandits, and less so than someone who wants to establish a force. I wonder if we can we click here? Oh, he does have something. Oh, I think I just missed that. So we could theoretically we could barter with everybody, huh? I see another question. And do you know any rumors? Ha! A fellow connoisseur of gossip. Respect, my man. Ever heard of the Shaking Forest? It's a place in the wastes. Never been there myself, but people say it looks like an ordinary little grove. Nothing special about it, but some days trees that grow there start shaking without any wind. I once told the story to a scientist and he said earthquakes only happen where the some plates collide or something like that. But I grew up near the railroad tracks and I can tell you, you don't need no tectonic plates to make the ground shake. All you need is a heavy train to pass nearby. There must be an underground train system under that grove. Trains made for the surviving members of the Politburo. Or something even scarier. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and our personality kicks in. We feel like our company loosened the man's tongue a little bit. He has something more to tell us. What a story. Anything else you can tell me that is that good? Well, you seem like an okay guy. Okay, I'll tell you my origin story. Nowadays they call me Stas. But when I ran with another crew, I was called Stas the Knifer, a desperate son of a bitch. You know why I stopped being this guy and came to live here? Once, after getting a butt cheek full of lead, I was healing up in an abandoned building while the other boys of my former gang were investigating that same grove I told you about. None came back. I waited for a week, not a single one returned from the Shaking Forest. Yup. Can I ask you something else? Go ahead. And do you know other rumors? And that Shaking Forest seems to be dangerous, huh? Something that is killing people, maybe? No, just that forest, okay. So, interesting. Well, bye now. And so you do have nails, yeah. A pre-war medal. Some wasteland dwellers use these ornaments to pretend they are working class heroes or veterans of some military conflict. Other than that, there's no practical use for a medal. Okay. Well then, bye now. Bye for now. And who are you? Across this thug's shoulder is a simple yet impressive tattoo. The word Mama superimposed on a bleeding arrow-pierced heart. His meaty eyebrows almost connect in the middle when he sees us when we are about to speak to him. Hey there, can I ask you some questions? Are you here to interview me about my criminal record? Yeah, I served time in the slammer back before the war. So what? Whatever, get on with it. Well, how's life, my man? I'd say I'm living like a lost hungry dog, but I don't want to compare myself with some mutt. Man's best friend, yeah, right. More like the best friend of any stranger who'd feed it. Nah, I'll say I'm living like a wolf. Yup, that's about right. Sure, can I ask something else? What did you want to ask? Tell me about this place. On cold nights, even a wild animal has a better place to lay its head, but all in all, it's okay. There was a factory here once, but the lads fortified it and made it livable. It's also great for surveillance. We can see all the surrounding lands from up here. Ah, I got your point. Can I ask one more question? What did you want to ask? What are you busy with? I guard, I patrol. If someone finds a good place to loot, I join the expedition. When it's time to collect taxes from a nearby village, I do that too. They are lazy people when it comes to paying, but my fists speed things up, one broken nose at a time. He cracks his knuckles meaningfully. I see you have good arguments. Well, next question. Do you know any rumors? I used to be quite the rumor monger myself, obsessed with hearsay on a particular topic, and ask everyone about it, but nobody ever had any good info because the place in question was far away, even before the war. But one day me and the boys got ourselves a merchant from distant lands who traveled with a portable safe. The bugger didn't want to open it, so the boys asked me to help him remember the combination. But of course I started asking him about my thing instead. Tell me, I said, is there still a city called Molotozavodsk near Khabarovsk? The merchant didn't reply at first, but after some convincing, he finally gave me an answer. Oh, what did he say?
Molotozavodsk lives on only in local legends. I traveled near the place it once occupied with the Guangzhou caravan and couldn't spot even a single building standing. It's a barren plain now, a place of ashes and sun-bleached rocks. That was his answer. You know, I should have felt happy about it. My rumor hunt was finally over. But instead of getting all sentimental, I strangled the fucker and sank his goddamn lockbox in a ditch. Because Trudozavodsk was my birthplace. Yeah, I left my mama there, left without saying goodbye. Deep in my heart, I always knew she never survived, but there was some hope. And after that wasteful interrogation, it shattered. I still see the ashes and sun-bleached rocks he told me about, you know. Those ashes are what's left of my home. My mama. My older bro. That's why I'm telling you this. Don't go asking about rumors. Sometimes it's better not to know.
Oh wow. Well, the story could have been a bit more impactful if you didn't strangle the merchant, but oh well. Another question?
What did you want to ask?
Do you know any other rumors?
Nah. Nothing else.
Okay, then, well, see, let's meet another time. Have a nice day. Okay, we are. Let me take a sip of tea. So, let's talk to these two. Oh. There's someone there. We see a tall man with moustache, dressed in a sports jacket, an assault rifle in his hands looks like a toy, and his wide smile invites conversation. Hey, can I ask some questions? Hey there, why not? Ask away. How are things in general? I'm alright. I've recently got back from patrolling the area safe and sound. Isn't that great? I even found something during my patrolling. It was so heavy that I barely managed to carry it here. That's what I call luck. Every time I go on a patrol, I find something. He smiles widely and closes his eyes, probably remembering something wonderful. Or meet someone. It's good to be lucky. Can I ask you something else? Yeah, go on. Tell me about this place. What's that to tell? He shrugs. Comrades, criminals occupied the former factory. At first, a small group came and made their home here. Then others joined. It's better here than staying alone in the wastes. Still, on average, 2 people a week come here. Some move on as soon as they see us, others stay with us. But the saddest part is that some will never leave this place. They were unfortunate to meet the wrong guard shift at the gate, so be careful here. Stay alert. Okay, I got your point. Can I ask one more question? Yeah, go on. What are you doing here? I used to survive with one clique up north, and now I'm with the criminals. But don't worry, I'm not a bad guy. I just got this place. Okay, I got your point. Can I ask another question? Yeah, go on. Well, can you tell me some rumors? There's a stash near an old pier to the north of here. The owners won't come back. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I don't have the time to rummage through it, but I can't let the good stuff go to waste, so you're welcome to take a look. An old pier, huh? He motions at us to get out the map, then he draws a circle in the place where, according to him, the stash is. He nods with confidence and gives the map back to us. Right here. Just remember not to go there at night. They say that at night one can meet various dangerous Jesus there. They can whack you. Wow, thanks. Can I ask you something else? Yeah, go on. Do you know any other rumors? Well, the Wasteland is getting more and more dangerous. The animals began to change and to reproduce with great speed. You can't move about without bumping into them. The chances to avoid an encounter with them are nearing zero, so be prepared. The man raises his hand to his forehead mockingly like a pre-war Boy Scout. Well, I'm always prepared. Can I ask something else? Yeah, go on. And do you know any other rumors? No, just that it's getting more dangerous. Well, okay, gotcha. Well, I better go. Alright. And this one. Aha. We see a skinny lad with huge blue eyes who watches us closely from under a red scarf that covers his face. His eyes are inexplicably sad. Aww. Why do I have the feeling that there is a secret? to be found out here. Hey, I can ask some questions. Hello, what do you want? The boy's voice is high, but he does his best to make it sound deeper, which only results in it sounding more funny. Who are you? You don't look like the local folk. My name's Dima. I'm a gangster too. We burst into laughter. Are you indeed a gangster? Have you been taking candies from younger kids or writing bad words on the farm's walls? The strip of the boy's face we are able to see goes the same color as the scarf. The mustached man next to him casts at us a look full of suspicion and grasps more firmly at his assault rifle. Very funny. Very funny? I'm a valuable member of the team. I can guard and also do household chores, and if you don't like it, you're free to go back where you've come from. Got it? The boy's eyes dart around, his voice cracks. Wait a second, you are hiding something. Tell me what's wrong. The boy shoots a quick look at the mustached guard at his side. He shakes his head, but to no avail. The boy pants, then suddenly lowers his head and briskly tears off his scarf. Oh. And now it's a young woman who stands next to us. Oh. Surprised, my name is Avdotya. Or Dunya if you prefer. I'm sick and tired of hiding. It's so hard to pass yourself off as a man. People side-eye me and steer clear of me already, as if afraid they'll catch something bad from me. Okay, well now, it was only to be expected, right? The mustached guard shakes his head and readjusts his assault rifle so that it is more comfortable to grasp. Then he starts paying closer attention to our conversation. The girl looks at him affectionately and turns to us. I fell in love. It was love at first sight, just like in fairy tales. I ran away from home with him. She points at the mustached guard, and he gives us a barely perceptible nod. It wasn't until I saw the place that I realized what I got myself into. We decided I'd dress as a man to be at his side. Sasha's no gangster himself, really. They simply were the first people he bumped into when he had no food or weapon. And why do you pretend to be a man? There are all kinds of folk here. For the most part, they are not really bad, but there are people you wouldn't want to meet in a dark street, and there are also others whose souls have long since become callous. It goes with the job, I guess. I see. How did you meet? The girl sighs and lowers her eyes. It's hard to tell if she's happy or sad. I lived with my father then. He would repair cars and agricultural equipment, did his best to fix what was broken, and I looked after the house and the garden. The mustached guard comes to us and holds the girl by the shoulders. She grabs onto his hand and looks back at us. Once our village had guests. These were Sasha and his guys. They had heard through the grapevine that Denis Denisovich, Dan, was hiring, so they decided to join his gang. They set up a camp near the village and brought their car to have it fixed, and asked the chief for directions, of course. The mustached guard winks and says, I am Sasha. Nice to meet you. We nod in response. Yeah, already know you, buddy. Meanwhile, the girl goes on with her story. As my dad worked in the village car repair shop, they turned to him for help. While he was crouching under the bonnet, Sasha and I chatted a bit. I liked him straight away, and so did he. We nod silently. He told me stories of the Wasteland and big cities and different villages and forests and mountains. And people. He opened a whole new world to me. The world I hadn't known even existed. The girl sighs again and squeezes Sasha's hand tighter. But father would never allowed me to set out on a journey, and I decided I would run away. It was a spontaneous decision. I didn't think twice. So early in the morning I got in their car and left, onward to the sunrise. Yeah, I understand. The road is tempting, especially when you are young. Yes, that's true, and there's nothing bad about setting out on an adventure. The time was ripe, but you know, I haven't seen Dad for so long. He doesn't know I'm alive, that I'm safe. I did a bad thing. I've left him alone and have no idea how he's getting on. Tears swell in Dunya's eyes. Okay. yeah, we are not going to say anything like chances are he's dead already, so that's too cruel. And if I find your daddy alive and well, what will you give me for it? No. I think we can be the real hero here. Also, I guess she doesn't have anything. Oh, she doesn't barter with anybody, huh? I think I need to remember to always look here. So look, if I meet your father, I can give him a message for you. Ah, you must travel a lot. I can tell by the look of you. Please do, please. He's short, has reddish hair, old. The girl covers her face with her hands and sobs quietly. If I meet him, okay, I have a couple more questions. Yes, of course, go on. How are you, if it's not a secret, of course? The girl heaves a sad sigh. It's getting worse every day. I'm scared of everything and everyone. I'm afraid Sasha might not return from the raid, or that people will find out who I am and start mocking me, or worse. So I'm sort of expecting something bad to happen all the time. Okay. Well, that sounds a bit worrisome. And then I have another question. Dunya smiles politely and nods. Tell me about this factory. There are all kinds of people here, good like me, Sasha, and not so good like Shishak. And to tell you the truth, it seems the factory is on the verge of a clash between those two kinds. Oh, I see. Then I have another question. Dunya smiles politely and nods. And what do you do here? I help Sasha to guard the perimeter. I do some household chores. I do lots of stuff. Look how huge the factory is. Plenty of people means plenty of work. Okay. Then I have another question. Any idea what the factory folk are up to? They want to secure support of the local residents and start restoring peace in these lands. A great plan, if you ask me. But the methods they use, well, it's not for me to decide anyway. It's up to Denis Denisovich, Dan. Okay, then I have another question. Well, you don't seem to have any idea of any rumors, huh? Well, I changed my mind. Let's talk about something else. I have to go. Good luck. Okay. That was a pleasant... that's actually a pleasant surprise. So I like these two. We're just trying something now. Dunya stands in front of us. When she sees us, she casts a quick look around and takes her scarf off her face, revealing a broad smile. Hey! Look, I wanted to have a word with you. Oh, we need personality 10, huh? What is it? What did you want to say? I wasn't being serious. Can I ask something else? Yeah, I have to go, okay? Well, we are probably exploring this if we have something. I know that there are perfumes. And... oh, actually, was there like this here? Oh no, we need tobacco for that, right? Is there actually, maybe, can we actually... like the herbal mix? And maybe... do we have... we don't have any of the waste paper, huh? Well, okay, then... no, then it's fine. Okay, then, so... let's walk around. There's nothing here, right? No. There was just this other guy. Let's walk around here. Bad guy. A bold, bearded man wearing a pre-war tracksuit is standing in front of us. He's staring intently at the ground as though his shaven head is troubled by some heavy thoughts. However, as he feels us approaching him, he flinches and speaks to us first. His voice sounds almost timid. Just to break the role-playing, the color is wrong here, so this should be grayish, right? Because it's nothing someone says. But anyway, continue. Oh, hello there. What brings you here? I only wanted to ask you a few questions. The man sighs and nods reluctantly. It's evident that your natural charm has worked on this sad guardsman. Alright, what would you like to know? Well, tell me about yourself, mate. There's nothing much to tell. Before I joined the factory, guys, I'd been surviving on my own. Once I came across a dead body. The poor bastard still had a weapon, ammunition and water on him. At first I was surprised. I had a weapon and bullets, so how come he couldn't defend himself? He had a weapon and bullets, so how come he couldn't defend himself? I disassembled the rifle and saw that a bullet got stuck when exiting the magazine case. I got it out, cleaned the weapon, reassembled it, and saw that it worked. Now that I had an assault rifle, I sure felt more cheerful. Believe it or not, but on my way here, I only used 3 bullets. One time a wolf thought I was an easy prey, but it was badly mistaken. I killed it with a single shot. Oh wow. Right, that's 1 bullet. What did you do with the other 2? Yeah, one was for the wolf who wanted to make a dinner out of me, and the other 2 were to some gangers. They wanted to take my clothes, my weapon, and my bicycle. Well, strictly speaking, it wasn't mine. I found it by some abandoned house. A bike was a faster way to travel. So I spent those 2 bullets on them. Their corpses are probably still lying there, as I didn't even get off my bike to collect the trophies. Now I regret not collecting them, but there you go. Okay. Right, it looks like you're indeed not a bad shot. Perhaps you have some advice for me. Well, show me your rifle position, your rifle shooting position. So we showcase our shooting skills to the bearded man, and he gives us some valuable advice on how we could improve them. After the fruitful conversation, we feel that our level of shooting knowledge has grown significantly. Yeah, nice. Right, that's better. So what? Was my expertise helpful to you? Well, yeah, thank you. It could really come in handy. Happy to help. One's experience should serve other people and not just oneself. Well put. Can I ask something else? Go on, I'm all ears. What can you tell me about this factory? As I understand, it used to be a brick factory. It doesn't really have any machinery here, but that makes sense. People have looted it already, and what they couldn't take became our headquarters. Now it's like a real castle here. So it is. Can I ask you something else then? Go on, I'm all ears. What are you doing here? Same as everyone else. I guard the perimeter and patrol the area. Although we got a rather civil area here by today's standards, it doesn't make it less dangerous. On the contrary, really. Where there's civilization, there's money. Where there's money, there are criminals. So there. Yeah, so it is. Can I ask you something else then? Go on, I'm all ears. Do you know any rumors? There's a rumor circulating that the farmers from Otradnoye have sniffed out our man in their village and stabbed him to death. Maybe they hired some lowlife to do it for them. It's an interesting rumor, isn't it? The man looks at us suspiciously. Yes, it's very interesting. Let me ask you something else. Go on, I'm all ears. Do you know any other rumors? No, just about the guy that killed the other. Oh well, I just remembered that I need to dash. Bye. The man licks his chapped lips and sighs as if he's finally made a decision that has taken him a lot of effort to take, and calls us. Wait. Look, I have a question. Don't know, you look like a person I can trust, so... Let's listen silently to what he's going to say next. Let's look him in the eye and... raise our eyebrows. Like in an inviting way. So, I've got this question to ask you. Yes, as I've told you already, in brief, it's sort of a delicate matter, sensitive even. I'm counting on some tactfulness. Let's listen silently to what he's going to say. The man scratches his beard and clears his throat. Yeah, it's very complicated. Let me see how to approach it. How can I present this issue in the most appropriate manner? To avoid any misunderstanding, but at the same time to do it with taste and decency. Let's listen silently to what he's going to say next. Because stunning someone like that is also wrong. I'd say it's criminal even. Just a moment. Look, I just need to verbalize my idea to make it concise and precise. Let's listen silently further. In fact, it's an important skill to keep the thought precise, to not let it wander, to finish what you've started. Yeah. Expressing your thoughts well can be very useful in life. Let's continue listening silently. Actually, the ability to speak eloquently is a real talent, a talent that not everyone is naturally blessed with. Take me, for example. I'm not skilled at talking.
let alone talking eloquently. Yeah. That's for where it's going. Yes, where is it going? No, we are being patient with them. Listen silently to what he's going to say next. It's going towards a very sensitive and content-wise questionable issue. An issue I wouldn't have raised without a valid reason. In short, we're listening further. Well, to make a long story short, have you ever thought of hitting on a guy, like in that sense? As soon as the man fires out the words, he blushes violently. Well, geez, what... No, we need to be open here. Well, it happened to me. I won't deny it. Ooh, Dawn. I mean, don't get me wrong. You see, I, on the contrary, have never noticed these tendencies in myself before. It's just that that's how it is. The bearded guy looks around and bends closer to us. Have you seen the lad at the other gate to the camp? The man casts a quick look to the side and switches to whisper. And I'm not talking about Kosoi. We've got Sasha by the second gate and there's this lad standing near him all the time. Darn it. I just had this thought about the little fellow. And now it bugs me. Wait, the one with the red scarf on the face? I've got some unexpected news for you. Well, okay, actually, but we don't want to spill their secret, although this guy seems to be like really the good guy. What news? What are you talking about? Well, this is a man, no doubt about it. The bearded man looks at us in confusion, but finally our words hit him and he slouches his shoulders tiredly. Seriously, damn, how am I supposed to live with it now? Especially that in all other cases, in fact, I only fall for women. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's not the sexual orientation that defines a person, but their personality, right? Yeah, we are not, after all the pleasantness, and he taught us something, we are not going to say, you bloody pervert. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's not the sexual orientation that defines a person, but their personality. Well, and of course you have more options as well, right? The man nods in agreement, but there's sadness in his eyes. I completely agree with you on this, but look at my colleagues. They'd kill me like a dog if I told them I was so different from them, and I'm used to this place already. It would be a shame to leave it. Yeah, life is not particularly fair in general. Well, suit yourself, let's change the subject. The man nods and pats his bald head with his hand. Perhaps I could ask you some more questions. Yeah, well, do you know any other rumors? No, well, then just about that lowlife. Well, then I just remembered that I needed to dash. Bye. Okay. But that was fun. And, well, I feel that maybe we can actually get these guys out of here. So if there is a faction that is basically like the good guys in here, and then there is the real hardened criminal faction, I guess there will be some form of fight at some point, maybe, or some form of conflict. And they just said that they are actually steering towards that conflict. By the way, we got automatic firearms. That's actually good. Now we are at 32 here. Yeah. But we don't have anything else. Okay, well. So. Time to go in again. But I think we should, under all circumstances, we need to keep her secret, right? Ah, there's something else here. Ah, yeah. Oh, he looks serious. This fellow is armed and dressed like many of his comrades in the band camp, but one detail sticks out. On the sleeve of his jacket is a sunburned tag with blood type. It obviously came from some sort of a uniform. If you have some business, you better speak to my boss. Nah, I just wanted to chit-chat a bit. I'm listening. Talk. What's your name? How are you doing? My name is Taras
Gendarenko, but if you want to act a part, call me Sergeant. It was my rank back in the army, and now it's my nickname. As for life, well, it's hard for anyone these days. Oh, I think we can make a little fun here, right? Like in a parallel universe. What a sleazeball you are. You swore an oath to your country, but now work for the bandits like some common thug. Our interlocutor stares at us with disdain. We can see the rage that is starting to burn in him. His hand instinctively reaches for the automatic rifle that is hanging from his shoulder. Slender mustached man who also stands in the house looks at us both with some interest, his hand on the holster. Are you trying to have a go at me? Are you bored of life? Son of a bitch, you shame me because I served in the army, not to mention the rest. Well, I'll show you. Well, we are very dexterous, right? Yeah, we are not backing down now. Sorry, bro, that's always the problem with me. I say something so stupid you can't believe your ears. Come on, shoot me, underling. We'll see what your boss will say on that. He needs me alive, you know. Let's escalate this one. He's going to kill us, of course, with his assault rifle. Let's rip off the tag with blood type from the man's jacket and spit in his face, right? So we have enough of the wastelands right now. We tear out... Oh, we get 110 experience for that. We tear out the army tag from the man's sleeve and throw it in his face. While the victim of our mockery is still in a stupor, we spit right in his face. For a couple of seconds, the former serviceman stands almost motionless. Then he throws up his gun, aims at us and pulls the trigger. And there we go. Oh, we survived? We survived! But now everybody is, of course, hostile, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's just try this one. Let's punch him in the eyes. 61. Okay, he dodged. Another one. Oh, he dodged again. You almost got me that time, but you didn't. Nice. And there we go. Just a quick shot in the back of our head. Okay, life has left you. Weakened body and memories of you are soon to be forgotten by the wastes. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, so evidently these guys are not to be messed with. But actually I found the guy actually like sympathetic in a way. I mean, they need to survive, right? And he's looking very seriously. And probably he's not entirely happy. So let's do some chit-chat. What's your name? How you're doing? My name is Taras Gendarento. A soldier, I can respect that. Can you answer some more of my questions? Oh, well met. Well met. Oh no, let's say a soldier, I can respect that. Can you answer some more of my questions? The man looks around and nods. What can you tell me about this place? Oh, rookies, look around. This is a great place. Well fortified, that's 1. Stands in a strategically advantageous place, that's 2. We can cover most of the ground from here, that's 3. And the rest, I don't know. I guess it was some factory before the war. Probably made bricks here, or teapots. We really can try to pick a fight here with the guy. Now that's some knowledge. You are a real master strategist, a god of war. Can you grace me with some more answers? We could quickly escalate with this guy. Ha, I got you there. You showed your cards. Now I can use this information to start a peasant rebellion and slaughter all of yours fruity brigade. Yeah, I want to know what's happening here. Our interlocutor stares at us with disdain. We can see the rage that is starting to burn in him. Okay. Oh yeah, here, and then... Personality. Come on, shoot me, underling. We'll see what your boss will say on that. He needs me alive, you know. Blood rushed to the man's face. For a second it seems like he will shoot us. Just for a second, he slowly gains his composure. His mustached boss smirks with contempt and loses all interest to our talk. Get the hell out of my face before I shot you on the spot, Kerr. Your damn business, not mine. Whatever you say. Okay, well, with that we could save our life, but I think it's actually probably better to make a friend here, of course, right? Or at least someone... I mean, he's not necessarily one of the bad guys. So, soldier, we can respect that. Telling something about the place. Well, that was interesting. Can I ask some more? The man looks around and nods. What you doing? My main assignment is to guard our boss, Dan. It is because of him that I'm stuck in this den of thieves. Believe me or not, but this man is a natural-born leader. I'm pretty sure that banditry is just a passing phase for him. But the real goal is to bring back law and order, even if just in a couple of the local villages. And for that I am ready to lose my good name and even life. You are loyal. I appreciate that in people. We could say good name. You lost your good name when you betrayed the people of your motherland and started working for the bandits. No, but actually, I think, yeah, there are several people in this camp who think that it's just a phase, so they need to re-establish some order. And yeah, well, of course they need to overcome the resistance and survive somehow themselves, right? And I like that. So this is certainly a gray zone, and you can't really say that these guys are totally the bad guys. I mean, of course, they in their crew they do have some real criminals. See, like this guy in front of the prison or the cell. Yeah, so that is certainly a hardened criminal, I think. He really seemed like that. And some other scum, but yeah, so that's actually interesting. So you're loyal. I appreciate that in people. I have some other questions. The man looks around and nods. Is there any good information floating around? Back in the day I served not far from the Molotogorsk city in the middle of nowhere. Seriously, nothing around but steppes, not even a lousy yurt. I guess that's why this place was selected for testing new weaponry. The so-called experimental Vitinsky rifle. The rifle was a real beast. Light as a feather and compact. Okay. The Vitinsky rifle, we should probably try to remember that one. Maybe we get our hands on it at some point. And how precise it was. Dragunov is good, but this baby easily beats him. The same Yaroslavl research institute that worked on the Kryas system made it. Oh, why do I even bother? You probably never heard about it. But if in your travels you'll come across this rifle, know there's no better weapon out there, period. Well, would you look at that? The motherland shared with you her intimate secrets, and this is how you repay her. By siding with some low-life bandits. Yeah. So fascinating. I hope the super weapons survive the tests in upcoming war. Can I ask you something else? The man looks around and nods. Is there any other good information? Okay, no, just about that rifle, okay. You don't say. Well, gotta go. Okay, so, but that was actually nice. But that guy, so he's proud and he doesn't let any idiot mess around with him, which we can respect, of course, right? So I guess they are sleeping on the sofa, or the boss. Where are they actually sleeping? Well, they did have 2 rooms there, right? But not so many beds, but they are probably sleeping in shifts anyway. So there, aha. Before us stands a tall man in a dusty suit with a leather holster on his hip. He looks nothing like the other men at the abandoned factory. His posture is straight, his hair combed, and his eyes radiate intelligence. Seeing us, he tightens the knot on his tie and says in a calm, measured tone, "Yes, I'm listening. Are you Denis Denisovich?" "The same. And who are you? Your real name, please." Denis Denisovich looks us straight in the eye, which immediately makes us uncomfortable. His frosty gaze seems to peer direct into our soul. well, we can just tell him our real name. Hardball. Hardball. The boss writes our name in his notebook, then looks up again, waiting for us to continue. I was sent here by Kosoi. It's about a job. And why did Kosoi think you'd make a good candidate? We are looking for a very specific type of person. Well, I have a thief's passport. You're one of those types. Alright, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. So, you're looking for a job, huh? That's right. Can you help me with that? Job. Snaps his fingers. I do have a job for you, or let's call it a test. Go into the main facility which we are using as a barracks. Look for the locked door with 2 guards and talk to the one named Shishak. He'll give you the rest of your instructions. Okay, well, it will be done. I'll be back soon. Eager, are we? Come back when you're finished and we'll discuss your future. We nod and leave. Okay. Actually... So they do have 4, 6, 8 beds over there, and then another 2 here. So 12, 10, 12, 13 beds. Oh! There is a storage room here, so maybe we can break in at some point. Okay. Where no one is looking. But for now, let's talk with the guy. We see the short, nimble guy. Hey there, Chief. Hey, Dan sent me. Are you by any chance Shishak? No, he's not Shishak. Looks as if there's a sly grin on his face. Dan sent you to talk to Shishak? Well, let's assume that you found him. Tell it straight. Are you him or not? The man looks at us quizzically. Let's assume that I'm really Shishak. The keyword is assume. Speechcraft. Listen, my friend. Now is not the time for jokes. I was sent here by your boss and he's not the guy to play games with. Hey, don't panic. The guy you need is standing nearby. Points us to a man next to him. Okay. Just 300 more experience points. So that's the guy. Are you by any chance Shishak? You again. What is it this time, son? Well, kinda. Told me to talk to Shishak. We don't really know. He doesn't know. Or did I just miss something? But he doesn't know that we come from Dan, huh? But well, anyway, so... Kinda told me to talk to Shishak. The man spits and fixes us with a cold stare. At last he takes out a bunch of keys and begins to reluctantly sort through them. Well, here I am, son. Shishak himself. Don't faint from all the excitement. Yeah, we're just waiting here. Shishak starts whistling to himself. He goes through the keys again. From the start, happy to take as much time as he needs and maybe a little more. We're not playing that game. We're just standing there and look at him. We need to unlock this door, son, and as you can see there's a barrel worth of keys on this ring. Most of them don't even open anything in the camp. They were just kicking around when I found it. I never got around to sorting out the useful from the useless. Hope you understand. We are not even saying anything. Shishak yawns and lazily stretches his neck. He then proceeds to search for the right key. He takes his sweet time, periodically grunting out a meaningless observation to the man standing next to him. Which is the correct one? I can't seem to remember. Heck, excuse me, son. This is a bit awkward. Yeah, real awkward. We nod silently. It seems as though Shishak forgot about the key, us, and everything else in this world. He slowly and deliberately runs his finger around the keyring and occasionally gives us his nasty stare. Finally, he removes an unremarkable brass key from the ring. Oh, here it is. Well, you can see how quick I am. No need for nagging, boy. Finally. But I think, like, we don't really know the time anyway, right? Before stands Shishak, a square-built man with his cold, cruel eyes. He's looking at a huddled prisoner with a gag in his mouth. The prisoner is squirming on the grimy floor, trying his best not to look at anyone in the room. He's obviously in fear of a beating. Looky here, kid. We keep our guests in this room. He squats in front of the prisoner, who instinctively recoils and shrinks down on himself even further. Shishak then starts clapping his hands near the man's head in a constant rhythm. The prisoner winces with every clap. He was a little tense. His silence made no sense. I saw the little piece of crap and put him in a body bag. Ha! Why are you so antsy? Stop shivering and look me in the eyes, you stupid fuck. Blinking uncontrollably, the prisoner raises his watery eyes to Shishak. The bandit clicks his tongue and clenches his large fist in the prisoner's face. The man flinches back, but Shishak only grins and dusts off his pants. He looks at us and spreads his hands. He's a nervous fellow and a quiet type, maybe because of the gag. Haha. Who is he? Some schmuck from Otrat Neue. Talked up a storm about his money, so now he has free accommodations in our luxury apartments. Believe me, I was gentle at first, just gave him a couple of chin checks, that's all. But the fuck keeps screaming he has nothing. He's bluffing, I'm telling you. Well, we are not going to escalate anything here. And we're also not behaving like a psychopath. So, okay, what do I need to do? Your job is easy peasy, look here. Shishak reaches into his jacket, pulls out a polished TT gun and hands it to us. Grip first. Ooh. This is a gun with one bullet. The rest is up to you. Kill this idiot right away or extract a little payment first. I don't really care. Only the grave will fix what's wrong with him. That or some vigorous abuse of vital organs. The bound prisoner looks up at us with a mixture of hope and fear. Shishak takes a couple of steps back and watches us with interest. Yeah, well, I mean, this is the test, right? Also, I think this is like the person, this is the person from the village. The mechanic, actually, who was bragging that he would become a millionaire, so they just caught him, and they don't really want to accept that, well, or maybe he has something, so, but who knows. Let's pistol whip him. We wind up and strike the bound prisoner with a pistol grip. Not too hard, of course. The man instinctively pulls his head as far as he can into his shoulders. Shisha grins and winks at his companion. Look at this guy. Hey, that's the man who enjoys his work. Yeah, I mean, we need to play along a bit. So let's aim at the prisoner. We aim the gun at the prisoner. The bound man begins to quietly whimper and slowly crawls away from us. Why can't we just ungag him? Let's lower the gun. The bound prisoner is breathing heavily, shriveled up at our feet and staring down at the floor. Shishak is grinning sadistically while his companion picks his teeth with a match. Would be nice to know what happens if we aim at Shishak, but I think then he's just shooting at us. And if another fight starts, so we need to be, of course, a little bit smarter. So let's aim at him again. We aim the gun at the prisoner. The bound man begins to quietly whimper. Let's shoot him in the leg. That way he will only be hurt. Yeah, and then maybe we can actually get him out of here that way. We pull the trigger and nothing happens. Instead of a shot, there's only a clicking sound. The magazine is empty. Okay, well, we don't have so much experience with pistols anyway, right? So we couldn't know that that the weight, like the weight of the bullets. I mean, there's surely the weapon is heavier if it has a full magazine, but he said there's only one bullet, so we couldn't really know. But yeah, it was actually. I mean, they would kill him anyway if he wasn't useful for them. Yeah. So that was actually foreseeable. Because here with the apocalypse, yeah, they wouldn't waste any food on him. So we pull the trigger and nothing happens. Instead of shot, there's only clicking sound, the magazine is empty. We look at Shishak in astonishment while the captive, still unscathed, quietly sobs on the floor. Shishak throws us a cheerful wink as he takes the gun from our hands. It's not loaded. We still need this fucker alive. And you surprised me, kid. I didn't think you had balls. Hey, Schneer, come here, will ya? The man gestures his friend over and whispers something in his ear, then slaps him on the back. Schneer runs out of the room. Now let's go. Let's see what Dan has to say about all of this. Interesting what passes for a test around here. Okay. Can we actually talk with him now? But I think we passed the test. The man before us is white as a sheet. His arms and legs are bound with a sweat-soaked rope. He looks around the room with desperation. It's obvious the only way to free him is to cut the ropes. Okay. Yeah, we can't help him at the moment. But it's dark. It got dark now. So how about we try to sneak in here very quickly. Very nice. Let's get in here. There's no one here. Let's check it out very quickly. There's some ammunition here. Is there? Oh, okay. Nails and other stuff. Waste paper. Oh, condensed milk and gunpowder. Let's take that one. I mean, we could actually take everything. So let's take everything. It's not so much anyway. That's a very nice heist. Oh no, that's already everything. Okay, so can we actually close the door and then we get out of there? Excellent. That was a nice heist, right? Very nice indeed. So now we go back to Dan. And by the way, oh, we are pretty hungry already. Okay. Dan, you see a man in the dusty suit? Well, what brought you here? It's ready, I've done the test. Dan nods, extricates a notebook from an inner pocket and consults his mysterious notes. After returning it to the depth of his jacket, he says, "We both know that already. You're a curious case. What's that? You didn't strike me as a man who could kill a person without thinking twice. I'm interested in what was driving you. Go on, tell me." Yeah, we didn't want to kill him. We wanted... If there would have been a bullet, we would have shot him in the leg, right? So, and that's not so bad. And we're also not so stupid to say, like, I was given a gun, I was shown a target. Why does the result surprise you? Or like the total nut job and psychopath thing to say, I'm always happy to kill some yokels. Yeah, I mean, we kind of suspected the gun wasn't loaded. But I didn't want to kill him. Maybe hurt him a little in the worst case. Ah, so that was your plan. It's humane in its own way. You don't want to kill, but if the need arises, you have no scruples about shooting someone. The way of thing is clear, but the question then arises, how can I use you? Let's continue. Listening in silence. Okay, I had a different task in store for you, but seeing as you have such a sober mind, I'm giving you something else to do. Requires using not just muscle, but perhaps even your brain. Yeah, tell me the details. I had a visit recently. 3 brothers came to me asking for a job. Just like in a fairy tale, the eldest was smart, the middle one neither smart nor stupid, and the youngest as slow as a snail. All 3 were rather unpleasant, but not too horrible. What I'd call an average level of post-apocalyptic cruelty. There's a farm under our protection, not too far from here. Its residents got a little too carefree, so I sent those 3 stooges to collect the tribute they owed. But a lot of time has passed since I last heard from them. I need you to find out what happened. They very well might be dead. What then? I want to know for sure whether they are dead. If you find the murderers, a fair retribution is up to you, but I would advise against any unnecessary heroism. Perhaps they just failed the task and flew the coop? That is very probable. Your task is to find out what fate befell them. Understood. Where should I start? Visit the farm they were heading for. Ask the farmers what they know and whether they've been the brothers at all. Give me your map. I'll show you where it is. Oh, we shouldn't show our map around because it might have information certain people shouldn't see, right? But well, yeah, we can't deny that. So let's hand the map to him and he peers the tiny hole where the farm is located. Then he returns it to us abruptly. He damaged our map. This is the place. You've got your task, right? Now go. Wait, are you going to pay me? If I give you a job, it means I will pay for it. Don't bother me with stupid questions like this. Okay, can I ask some questions? The gang leader looks at us skeptically, nods reluctantly. Well, you don't look like a complete fool to me. Go ahead with your questions. Well, tell me about yourself if it's not a secret. Dan looks at us suspiciously, but we've apparently won him over and he's ready to answer. Okay, I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Before the war, I worked for the KGB. And I really like this one, yeah, that's fun. You've been a KGB agent all this time? Damn, I thought I was talking to a human being. Or, so you used to work for state security and now you bully poor farmers. What a wretch you are. Now, did you have a high position? Not really. I was a simple clerk, an office monkey. It wasn't until after the war that I became a big boss. The war must have woke up the potential that was sleeping in me, probably. Anyway, in the first few years I saw quite a lot. Quite a lot. So, a goal shaped itself in my head to put everything in order, not for other people. Dan looks aside. He is tired and sad. His shoulders droop and he looks nothing like a tough gang leader anymore. As if he had sloughed off a suit of heavy armor, leaving him vulnerable and exposed. Oh my god, we have such a good personality, right? That he's just loosening up like this and opening up like this. Well, first of all for myself, because without a purpose life is meaningless. It makes no difference if you exist at all. I don't want it to be like that. I'm going to leave my mark. Easy there, that smells of megalomania, right? But I think, yeah, we need to suck up to the boss here a bit. This is also funny. The meaning of life is to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you and hear the lamentation of the woman. Now you know what kind of citation this is, right? That's from Conan the Barbarian. But I think like the real, like in the English version, it's like destroy your enemies. Yeah, I think that's correct here. Drive them before you and hear the cries of a woman. I'm fairly sure that lamentation is that's a too sophisticated word. Conan the Barbarian wouldn't use that one. So, but yeah, we just want to help people, right? But yeah, we need to suck up to the boss here a bit. We agree, it's very important. Everyone should have a purpose. Dan shoots us a cold glance and shrugs, ostensibly indifferent. Oh, okay. I'm glad you understand. We all need a purpose of our own, because there are always more than enough people willing to invent a purpose for you, and you might find it gets stuck in your throat like a bone. Well, that's actually a good. That was actually a good thought there. He brushes the dust from his once white jacket in a dignified motion and tucks his thumbs into his belt. Other questions? Tell me this. What do you think about this camp? It's a good position if you want to keep an eye on the surrounding area and keep up with the latest news. It's practically a castle. Pity there's no well here, but I think we can arrange that too. Got it, then tell me this. How's the brigade doing? Dan looks at us angrily as he strokes his bushy mustache. He's disgruntled, but we must have made an impression on him because he eventually says, I believe you do have a right to know. The situation at the moment is as follows. The Krasnoznamenny Chamber of Commerce has de facto reorganized us as its official representatives in the area. This means they don't stick their nose in our affairs and we give their caravans free passage. If everything goes according to plan, soon these fat cats will de jure recognize us too. This will enable us to operate openly and also influence politics in Krasnoznazmeni. I don't doubt for a second they will recognize us. They don't have the stomach to be at odds with my team. Okay, got it. Then tell me this. Do you know any of the latest rumors? I've heard there's a new epidemic in the Wasteland. It's called Krasnov syndrome, and I've seen those who suffer from it. They all had completely different symptoms, but do you know what they had in common? They were utterly superstitious and unimaginably stupid. Oh, got it. Then tell me this. What? Superstitious and unimaginably stupid. That sounds like Alexander in the bar. Because he was talking about the mutants and all the people in the village and stuff like that. And yeah, he was also like not the smartest one. The Krasnov syndrome. Got it. Then tell me this. Any other rumors? No. Okay. I see. It better be going then. Alright. So there we are. So I think we talked with everyone here in this camp. And now we do have a job. It's the Maiden Spring farm. Yeah, and we got some stuff. Can we actually use this one? Oh yeah, we can. So let's... That's actually a good thing. So we are hungry. We do have raw meat. Let's make some, right? Let's roast some meat. Let's cook it. Well, it's no secret that roasted meat tastes much better than the canned one, not to mention raw meat. We lick our fingers after the meal, feeling that our life force are returning to us. We also gain a little bit of culinary experience. Okay. Very nice indeed. So, and now... Oh yeah, we are not hungry anymore, and we are at full health. That's good. And I think that this is the point where we can actually say goodbye for this episode. Let's just walk around here. Do we see anything? No. Nothing here. And then we can actually go to that farm. Yeah, there's nothing here. And we are 23 kilograms. Let's just explore this one here quickly. Oh, there's another toadstool here. Oh, that's not good. That shouldn't. That car with this stuff shouldn't be standing around here like nuclear waste. That's not very smart. Oh, yeah, we got radiated. 141 points now. So that's not good. Oh, but here there's something here. Oh. A nice car. Looks pretty good, but I won't be able to fix it on my own. Oh, interesting. Okay, we probably could repair this car with someone. Maybe with the mechanic. Oh. Oh, yeah. We need to remember that. Oh, there's corn in the trash. Okay, so let's go here. And do we actually have something? Like this one is only against the toxic, right? The radiation. And the vodka. Oh, it helps against radiation actually. But we could become addicted to alcohol. Which would not be a good thing. Oh, 22 metal bolts. Oh, if only we had built the crossbow, huh? And then this one. Oh yeah, coffee, tea and a fork. Oh, and a condom. A condom is a valuable item for the Wasteland bachelor who doesn't fancy STDs. That is pretty wise. So there we go. Okay. Anything here? Like just another rack. Alright. Yeah, we should not run in there. So this is like basically a radiated zone. Now, otherwise there's nothing there. Let's just walk on the street. Just 141 radiation. And then here there's also nothing here. No. Or at least we don't see anything. No, okay. So, and by the way, yeah, let's keep our distance from this crap here. Maybe we should actually start talking with Dan. Oh yeah, we wanted to check out this one here. Oh, there are frogs. That's cute. This one is blocked. Nothing's in there. Oh. But we can't get there. And well, I mean, we could probably explode it, but we are certainly not wasting our good grenade here to get rid of this stuff. So maybe we can actually punch it or something. Oh, there are a lot of toadstools here. Oh, you didn't collect it. There you go. Let's try this one here very quickly. So there we could talk with Dan about the prisoner actually. Maybe we can punch the thing. No. Oh, are we not close enough? Then maybe... Well, the shovel is probably not working, but maybe we can use it as a handle or something. No. Oh, it does. We did... Oh no, okay, no, we are not hitting it right now. Okay. Well, what to do? There's nothing we can do. Electric chess could only explode it, but we are certainly not using our good grenade here. But let's just do it for the sake of this walk and playthrough. We're just looking now. In a parallel universe, we would be so stupid and throw a precious grenade that is probably like hundreds, worth is maybe in the thousands of let's do it like so. What happened? Oh. He didn't throw it correctly. You just want to check out. Oh yeah, so that's how it. Okay, that's how it works. Beer, otherwise just normal stuff, but three tins, okay. What's that? Aprophenum. Aprophenum is popular for two reasons. First, it's a cure for acute radiation syndrome. Second, it's in high doses, it's a powerful hallucinogen. Oh yeah, wow. But that's a really good one. And just duct tape. Okay, and the guy also has drugs. Meldonium and apomorphine. Cure from withdrawal. So it's a junkie there. That's interesting. But it's certainly not worth a grenade. Even though we are like a hoarder, so we find extra items. So then, like someone who didn't pick this this distinction here, it would probably be even less worthwhile. So let's go back. We are just going back into the base, and we are asking, or maybe actually we should do the job first. Yeah, let's do that, and then we need to come back anyway. And ask with the boss, and then we can ask about the prisoner, right? So that looks pretty good. We are not hungry anymore, and then we are going to the farm, and yeah, then we are gaining the trust of these bandits. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this episode. This was some more talking here with the bandits. I really like the way this is written. It's pretty convincing. Oh, that's also a very nice moon there. And it's very idyllic, like the frogs here. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. This here is not so much. I hope the frogs are not sitting in here, but rather on the other side. But yeah. So, and we got some stuff. We actually robbed them. We robbed the bandits without them knowing. And now we do have one shot of a 14.5mm round. Now that's pretty decent. And we got these metal bolts. I think that's really good. Probably. All we need to do is actually build the crossbow, right? So yeah. But I'm also I'm pretty happy with the knuckle duster, the quality knuckle duster, this one here. That's actually a pretty good thing. And the crossbow, yeah, I mean it's nothing special, however it's just 30 throwing weapons. So we can shoot it. 25 rifles and shotguns. Ah, we are 23, yeah. Well then, so. But yeah, so here we are. So we are ending. Let's continue next time. Thanks for watching. I would appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. Thanks and cheers and bye bye.